is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Oh, Junior!
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it had out and you got to see the show. It's about to blow. You got to see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 14th day of August 2024. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Ready to go today.
Yeah, ready to go. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Ready to do your thing?
Yes.
All right. Well, as your tattoo says, LGF.
Let's freaking go!
Jeff is in there dark and early this morning. Good morning, Jeff. Says morning Touhies. We appreciate it. Here on Color Book Day. Did you like coloring books when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when I was really little, I did.
I even love them as an adult. I have the adult coloring books.
But have you colored them?
Yeah, sometimes.
Really?
I used to do it on an airplane a lot.
Really?
I like all that. It's very calming. If you have anxiety
Mm-hmm.
or like are anxious about speaking, at a whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it will calm you right down.
All right.
Because you're just focused on it.
Yeah.
What colors and how it's coming out. It's very soothing.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for me.
Congressional Startup Day, Creamsicle Day, Financial Awareness Day. Be aware there's finances out there.
Yeah.
Navajo Code Talkers Day, Tattoo Removal Day, Wiffle Ball Day, Social Security Day, and World Calligraphy Day is today.
I loved calligraphy.
Yeah.
But it's gone. It's like gone. Like, do people still even do it? They don't even do cursive.
I was going to say cursive is going away, I think. I think they still do it in school, don't they?
I know. I do not think
They don't.
they do it. I think actually, I don't know if Harley even knows it.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I think they quit teaching it between Savannah, 1998, she was born, and Harley, 2002.
Really?
Not when they went to school. I'm saying they went to school later, but yeah. Yeah. I don't think they do it anymore.
Is that a thing? Tell us on the video, if you're on the video. On
Do your kids know
YouTube.
cursive if you've got little
ones? Are they
ones?
teaching cursive? Yeah. Dar says, good Wednesday morning, Cheryl and Steve. Good morning, Dar. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I'm a little off by that now for a moment. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's a thing, I suppose. Rich says, good morning. Good morning, Rich. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Let's see what's happening, shall we? Starbucks has replaced its current CEO with Chipotle CEO Brian Niccol. Starbucks, get your bathrooms ready. Get your bathrooms ready.
I got an idea. Let's sell 4-shot coffee with our burritos.
Right.
Or start selling breakfast burritos. Right. And close the bathrooms.
So
we got rid of garbage cans.
Right.
That's too much. It's
Right.
too much work.
So here's how we're gonna save. Employees, don't wash your hands. We're gonna save time. Let's save time.
Right.
Good. To be all set.
No, it works for me.
They're saying he's done Starbucks. Now he's going to do Chipotle. His next move is going to be to run Charmin. So, yeah.
Right, exactly. I'm looking over your resume. I'm trying to figure out if if your background actually works for us. Oh, yeah, it works for us.
Might be a thing for us. Yeah, we might be able to do something here.
You'll be an asset. Yep, literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. All right. So Starbucks got rid of their CEO after just a year and a half of being in charge, which is actually bad because employees at Starbucks were just starting to get his name right on the cups. Just started like last week getting it right. Donald Trump is suing the Justice Department for $100 million in damages over the Mar-a-Lago raid. Apparently, he's upset agents damaged the nice boxes he had the classified documents in.
Right. Behind the stage.
Yeah, those were mine. That's no. Right. Those were my boxes. No. Today is National Financial Awareness Day, as I mentioned. Of course, once people that work at radio realize what their finances are, it becomes National Drink Vodka Day. It's oh, forget it. Mm-hmm. Classical music treats depression, according to a new study, which is why the White Sox have replaced "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" in the 7th inning with Mozart. Come on, cheer up, everybody.
I need a nap.
Yeah.
After all those losses, I need a nap.
Yeah. And lastly, the men of the Golden Bachelorette gathered for a group photo yesterday. Turns out, before the season started, they were all in front of CBS getting Viagra. They just happened to be there together. Becky says, "Good morning, friends." Good morning, Becky. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Becky's my favorite.
She is your favorite. I am no longer your favorite. I'm just saying. I just sent her.
Clean my house once in a while.
I sent her
Woman.
something. Right. I just sent her a thing that said, "Do your job."
I mean, I came home and she did my dishes. I mean,
right.
I was married for a decade. No one did that.
I sent her a thing this morning, like early when I was prepping and stuff. I saw a thing where it says cleaning with kids in the house is like brushing your teeth while eating Oreos.
Oh, jeez. That makes
and
sense.
I thought, that's for Becky.
That makes sense. Oh, my. All right. Well, welcome to the day, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here in Touhyville.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do,
let's play something, Grandma,
became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling.
I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9624. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9624. That's 800-507-9624. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Are you annoyingly inattentive? Do you watch a movie and then ask a zillion questions because you weren't paying attention? Do people ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale. Get a king bed for a queen price. Save up to $700 plus a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Good morning, everyone. It's a crazy morning over here.
You guys, what is it, Tuesday? Oh, my goodness.
It's Wednesday.
This is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh, my God. I just need to go to bed.
Waffle Wednesday.
Let there be waffles.
There's waffles. I get it.
Let's all have waffles forthwith.
Happy Wednesday.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a fun time Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Tina jumping in saying good morning, Stephen Cheryl, and all of Touhyville. Good morning, Tina. Thank you for being a part of the day. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. Today's Wednesday, and that means Wings and Whiskey Wednesday. $1 wings and $3 whiskeys, no top shelf. Make your plans to head over to the Hilltop, and you can play our high-low game. You might get a $25 certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. This week's card is a 2. Head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page and tell us whether or not the card we pick on Friday will be higher or lower than the 2 that we picked on Monday.
The only one that could be lower is an ace.
That's right. That's the only way. Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Good morning, Larry. Also want to mention KIRPC Head Start, taking care of children and families in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties, serving over 130 families doing that for all kinds of kids. The school year is coming up soon. Find out more about KIRPC Head Start on their website, KIRPC.net.
Speaking of kids. You know what I was thinking about when you were doing that, when you were talking about KIRPC? Do they have Shrinky Dinks anymore? I loved Shrinky Dinks. Did you love Shrinky Dinks?
No.
What?
And here's why.
Because they curled up
They
on
did
you?
nothing. You just did a bunch of stuff and you stuck them in the oven and then they got small. Like nothing happened. I liked toys that I could play with.
Right.
Like you
like
did
army
that
guys
and it was
stuff.
like then and I was always like, now what? And they're like, well, we can put a string to it and hang it up and I'm like, that's it. That's all we're doing. Like, no. Like I would turn anything into a toy.
It was just like coloring a thin thing, and then all of a sudden it turned into like a plastic.
No, it was just,
dumb. You're like,
yeah,
it's dumb.
that's really how. Like, what am I doing with this now? Like, yeah, like I liked stuff. I would turn anything into toys. Okay, so I remember my uncle had a glass like cologne jar that looked like a car. When it was empty, I wanted it.
We're like,
yeah, and I would drive it around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Laura's
like,
on my side, so just so you know.
She says, I love Shrinky Dinks. I have the stuff to make those.
What? Okay, why haven't we gotten together yet, Laura? Why?
Laura, are you trying to get Cheryl to go to your house? Like,
one morning
she saw
I'm
us
going to be like
out at the fair, and she's like,
right behind the pool. I'm going to be like,
right.
Hey,
she told Cheryl that she had a pool, and Cheryl's like, Cheryl reminded me of when I was 7, and she was like, Can we be friends?
Can I be a friend?
You want to be friends?
That sounds awful, though. That sounds like terrible. That just sounds like I would be friends with her just because but she was just a lovely person, you know? And then she said, I have a pool, and I'm like, okay. And now I'm afraid that she thinks like she wakes up in the morning and looks at her Ring camera to see if I'm like, hey, I was in the neighborhood.
Cheryl, I have to go to work. I see that you're here in your suit with your floaties, but I have to go to work. And also, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Thank God my husband's a police officer. Thank God.
Really, yeah. James says, morning, Steve and Cheryl and all of Touhyville. Good morning, James. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. Were you done with Shrinky Dinks? I'm not trying to.
I'm done with Shrinky Dinks, but I'm kind of like a little bit like sad for you. Did you ever make your own Play-Doh?
Why would I make my own Play-Doh?
Like, did you ever make your own? Yeah. No. Oh no, you're.
Couldn't afford Play-Doh.
35 cents Play-Doh, $1.
Did you ever have a kid's birthday party? That's what kids that didn't know you bought was the Play-Doh set. You had like 5 of them, and you'd always lose all the stuff. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Did I make my own Play-Doh? No.
And Laura doesn't think that, so there is no need to take out a stalker thing,
right? Like because she would say that because she would tell you, yeah.
Okay, Cheryl.
That was
wink, wink.
That was like what did you ask the other day on the air? Like in the middle of the show, you're like, "Do I ever get on your nerves?" What?
The key word there is when. When, not if. When.
Right, that works both ways. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday where we asked you, what TV workplace would you want to work at? So now I've always wanted to write a workplace sitcom about a hardware store. When I grew up working at a hardware store, I used to all the different cast of characters that would come and go through that place. From the workers, some of whom were like really good about knowing home improvement stuff, to some that were just there because you could get high out of your mind. Like there was all of those things. Like, yeah. And then the customers that would come in and it just all the fun that it would be, So I thought that
loved
would be
Ace Hardware as a single mom. Okay. I loved it because you fix everything for 65 cents. Well, I would just go in there and I'm like, my toilet seat broke. Oh, okay. Did you save the thing? Did you save the screw? Yeah, I did actually. Cause I always knew like, that's the thing. Like if you bring it in and you show them the broken parts, they're like, that'll be $1.68. Like I used to get like high feeling like I'm the woman. Like,
yeah. I worked at a hardware store. Oh, it was my first full-time job. So I think I worked there from the time I was like 17 till I was like around 19, maybe.
Yeah. But I went when I was married to you. I went to like a 25-year reunion.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a great time.
I couldn't believe like you guys were still swapping stories and y'all knew each other like from the hood.
It was, yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, I mean,
Well, it was your sister.
They
and
used
then,
to have a wall of all the people that the owner, when he was there, he painted the wall, and it was hearts, and it was all people that met and married at the, and he had like 20 of them. Like over the time that he, you know, yeah. So I think they painted over it since it's been bought. But yeah.
Now, where'd your sister meet Wes? Was it the hardware store?
Yeah, through me, I was friends with him. I was friends with him through the hardware store. Yeah, and then she worked at the hardware store. Throughout time, the only one in my immediate family that didn't work at the hardware store was my mom. Even when my dad retired, he worked there for a little bit. Yeah, just for something to do. Now, and it all started by my dad going in there for something. I had worked at a local grocery store, and I was out of work, and he saw that they were hiring, so he brought me home an application, and the manager said, "Tell him to bring it in tomorrow after school at 3:30." So I filled it out, brought it in, and worked there for years.
Yeah.
So
I love a good store that'll like solve every problem you have.
Well, and there's so many funny stories that happen, and I'll just tell you one quick one. So I had gone to work somewhere else and then came back, and but I was working there when I was a little bit older, like in between jobs. And a girl that I had dated when we were younger came in, and we hadn't seen each other since then.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in, and it was like one of those, like, at first it's like awkward, kind of like, hi, how you doing? Okay, I'm just at work. I'm doing good. Everything's fine. I'm working at a hardware store. No, it's like awkward. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so like, what can I get for you?
Yeah.
She just starts giggling. She goes, I came in for a screw.
That's not awkward.
But that broke the ice. It was really funny.
For a screw. That's really fantastic.
All right, so
James got you good.
All right, so James says I got.
Oh no, Jason got you good.
All right. So
was everything still in black and white?
All right. Listen.
Little till I know, if you think that's all,
I'm sorry
that, over here.
I'm sorry that yes, bread used to cost a nickel, okay, and you used to be able to solve every problem at the hardware store for 38 cents.
And here we
now
go.
You can't.
Get off my
right
lawn.
now you can't. Yes.
Right.
James says I've got 4 old bottles of cologne my grandfather used to use. Got 2 cars, a buffalo nickel, and a cowboy, and they're really neat. Yes, they used to make they used to do these things like glass jars.
Yeah.
Yes. Denise says fast food reality TV would be a good one too.
Oh, would that be good?
Yeah.
But here's what I want to know. I actually don't want to know now that I'm thinking about it. Worst like things that go on behind the scenes. That would be really scary because it's food.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that happens at every place. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
I just think like.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of things. Yeah.
Well, and it's so hard. And when you think about it, like it's so hard to work. I mean, you have to keep everything clean, and you're doing a gazillion. Like I don't even know how many McDonald's sandwiches do they sell every day. Every day.
I don't know. I mean, you remember you used to have the billions and billions.
The billions sold.
It used to be a number.
Yeah,
and
but then they would change 4 billion sold, and then it went to Whew.
I know. Yeah. No, but I think every job has so many stories. That's why I've said, I swear at some point, because I was going to write a book, and then I'm not going to do that. And then I said I was going to do a podcast where I was going to go through the stories.
You should.
And one of these days I will. I'll sit and I'll start doing it.
Yeah.
It's just doing it. It's taking the time.
Or
and
Throwback Thursday and just do every Thursday on the show,
like
one story.
It's probably the easier way to do it,
you know,
because then it'll just build up and then it'll turn into a thing.
Yeah.
So,
and then you can just store it under Throwback Thursday stuff. Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
And then it'll be easy when we go to the IBA
right.
instead of it being 24 hours fare checking straight. Where I was like sick of myself.
But that's all.
All right, I quit.
It's all part of the fun.
What have we done to these poor listeners?
And James says you hear the best stories at the hardware stores. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Listening to old men talking, spend time standing there listening to my grandfather and the shopkeeper talking, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Now
that's why I like to go to Smith's. You'll usually see they have a bench there. They have the coffee. It reminds me of my old Ace Hardware, because we used to have a coffee pot. There were guys that would come in on Sundays, and despite it being behind a chain, as if it was like a velvet rope, they
Right.
would just go back there and they'd pour their cup of coffee and
Yep.
with their powdered creamer.
Powdered
and
creamer,
They didn't
yeah.
care. They just,
Well, and it always
chit-chat.
smells like a combination of garden, like a bag of garden dirt. So it's like fresh lawn in there.
Mhm.
It's just, yeah, I just love the smell of an Ace
The
Hardware.
hardware store I worked at had
And-
smelled of different grass, but it's
Well, Smith's, I can never go in there I can never go in and come right out.
yeah.
There are too many nice people.
Yeah, no, it's
You're
great.
surrounded by nice people.
Mhm.
And everywhere I go, it's like, what you sell? Because they sell the dog. What's the stuff that prevents heartworm and stuff like that behind the
Yeah, the
counter?
heart
like,
guard. Yeah,
heart
yeah.
guard and
Mhm,
stuff.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good stuff. So lots of people throwing out a bunch of different workplace stuff.
I did think about where I would wanted to work.
Okay.
Dairy Queen. And I never did it. It always looks when you go to a Dairy Queen or even Who's Your Daddy, Sycamore drive-through,
Like an ice cream place?
drive-in, all of them. They all look like the kids are having,
Yeah.
like they're a unit
blast.
having a blast.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and that's what's nice about those teenage jobs. It's like
Yeah.
everyone has a common thing where they.
But I can't think of another other than Ace Hardware
Mhm.
and a Dairy Queen. Where else do the kids go? Like Jewel doesn't look like that much fun. I don't know if Strax is fun.
I don't
But
know.
our Strax doesn't have a lot of kids.
No, but we,
our
enjoyed-
Strax has
I-
a lot
I
of
worked in the
lovely.
grocery store. It was fun. I mean, I think it just depends on the people you work with
Yeah.
and how the bosses are. And I don't
Yeah.
mean lenient, but how it goes.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but the poll question yesterday was about TV workplaces.
Yeah.
Not just places you wanted to work.
Yeah.
A lot of people said WKRP, which is so funny that they listen to
Yeah.
us and they think WKRP.
Yeah.
Tanya says Mel's Diner or Designing Women.
Okay.
Mhm. Paul says Baywatch. John said,
Oh, jeez.
John says Andy Griffith, like the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Jeff says Sports Night.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff, you're a man after my own heart.
Mhm. Studio 60.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sanford and Son says Vince. He went to work at a junkyard.
Mhm.
Carl says Taxi. You can do that today, Carl. Just go ahead and although it's not the same being an Uber driver, but I get it.
Yeah.
Stephanie says any of the CSI labs. So a lot of folks jumping in with a lot of good ones. So that's
I don't know if I could tell the
Melissa says Touhyville. So
nice.
Melissa, what do you know about sales and advertising?
Right.
Yeah.
We're looking. We're looking. I need that right person.
Yeah. Belinda says Fantasy Island. That if that was real.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to dream about that or the Love Boat. Like I still have a little secret dream about
the Love Boat is
working on
the first one I thought of for you yesterday when we started this poll question.
Yep.
And everything else going on.
Yep.
I totally forgot to say it.
Yes.
That's literally what I was going to say when I posted the poll question yesterday. Was you working on the Love Boat?
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I watch Below Deck Mediterranean,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I could sleep like on a little bunk bed.
Yeah.
And then when things get choppy, work through it. And I don't know, but I would certainly want to try doing it. When I went to Greece, I wasn't so sure I wouldn't want to retire there. Just
Yeah.
I pick an island and just do island life like that.
James says Baywatch would get old constantly having to run in slow motion. Danny says the music shop in Mr. Rogers or the Regal Beagle.
Oh my God.
Anna says Barney Miller. Dawn says Parks and Recreation. Sue and Clay said Cheers. Amanda said Bones. So yeah, a lot of good ones. Okay. Today's poll question. I'll get it out quick and then we'll take our break. On a Would You Rather Wednesday, this just popped in my head because it's something that you and I have talked about before. And it just when we said Becky, it just popped in my brain.
Okay.
Would you rather never have to clean your house again or never have to cut your grass again?
Oh.
Two things I don't like doing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of neithers.
Yeah,
both.
I know, but that's
because you're so I cannot believe that getting you because you were like, well, I don't really need a cleaning lady. Well, yeah, maybe I'll use a cleaning lady like once every 2 months and stuff. I don't really need her. You are addicted to Becky now. That
Okay.
is it.
But
seal
here-
it up. It's never going away.
So now you know me inside and out, and now you know me in a whole different way as a business owner.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time letting anyone else do something that I can do. It's not that I can do it better. It's not that I'm opposed to other people doing things, but I always feel like I have a weird thing having someone else do something that I could have done it. I could have just got it done.
Let me help you with that.
I could have just done it.
Get over it.
I could have just done it. Yep, I know. And that's so.
And
so
you
that's
did,
one of those,
and now she's coming every month, and you're like, "Can you come every week?"
That's how I feel.
Coffee.
That's how I feel every time
I know.
I get something off my plate to someone else. I'm like, nah. Why didn't I just do this before? Yeah, it's great.
You hold tight. Yeah, definitely hold tight.
So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got more stuff, including some folks started a neighborhood goldfish pond that apparently it caused quite a stir. So we're going to get into that.
Weather brought to you by TNT Tree Service.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 80. Thursday night, periods of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 68. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 84. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
When it's time to buy your dream home or property, Cornerstone Real Estate is your ultimate real estate connection. Hi, this is Terry Fagley, owner and managing broker of Cornerstone. At Cornerstone Real Estate, we understand that finding the perfect home is more than just a transaction. With our team of experienced and dedicated real estate professionals, we'll guide you every step of the way. From the initial search to negotiating the best deal, we'll be on your side, ensuring a seamless and stress-free experience. Cornerstone Real Estate, your trusted real estate connection. Call us at 219-866-4528 or visit us online at cornerstoneshomes.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
My friends swim no matter the season, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and clear skin, count me in. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
When you were young,
All you wanted in the summer was an ice cream truck to roll by. Now, you just can't wait for the Harbor Freight parking lot sale to roll around. And it'll be here this weekend. Maybe you're looking to fill out that tool chest. Maybe you're looking for a tool chest to fill up. You'll save money either way. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until August 18th, 2024. While supplies last. Limitations apply.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Guess what day it is? Wednesday, I think.
I think Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
If you don't, who will, huh?
If you don't, I'll find someone who will.
They work you to death.
Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate. You talk a lot.
Am I talking a lot? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
You're risking a sprained tongue.
Turn on the mic.
Fired up.
Let's see if it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to start the show.
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a Wednesday morning. We appreciate you guys spending your morning with us here on the Q, 98 Gold, streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com. You know, I still run into folks that don't realize, you know, when we say that, when I come out of the break and I say on WLQI and 98 Gold. So they cover 2 different areas, really. So a lot of people are used to listening to us on 97.7 The Q. And I've talked to some folks and they're like, yeah, and I head towards Lafayette for work, or, you know, I go further south for work, or I go out towards Watsika for work. And then I listen till I lose you guys. 98.1 goes all the way from really even south of Lafayette, all the way over to Kankakee, Illinois. So got a call from Jeff the other day, who lives in Bourbonnais, who listens all the time. So, I mean, it's, you can listen on 98.1. And, of course, the whole streaming thing, I don't know if you guys are aware, the internet goes everywhere. It's World Wide Web, so you can listen anywhere in that way. So just trying to help some folks
on the
out.
line.
On the line, as the kids say. That's right. Portion of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. So end of July, they did this program, this CARES program for Alzheimer's and dementia safety, and it was a big hit. A lot of people took advantage of it, but a lot of folks didn't get a chance to take advantage of it. So they're bringing it back for the end of August as well. So Tuesday and Wednesday, August 27th and 28th at the Fozzie Center on State Road 10 in DeMott from 9:30 to 11:30 and 12:30 to 3 o'clock. Make an appointment. You can sign up and receive your CARES bracelet. CoAction is providing bracelets to the first 100 people at no cost.
Wow.
Okay. So call 219-987-7909. 219-987-7909. Also, they're doing the same thing at the Rensselaer Senior Center on Thursday, August 29th. So if you want to make an appointment for that, 219-866-8071. If I did the phone numbers too fast for you, you know, while you're driving or whatever, just go to Jasper County Community Services on Facebook and you'll be able to find out more about what they have going on there. So, and get yourself in for that. So, all right. Our poll question, by the way, on Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather never mow the grass again or never clean your house again? Dar jumped in right away and said, never mow my yard again. She said, no way. Don't want to mow my yard again. All right. So this is in New York. Someone turned a leaky fire hydrant into a goldfish pond. It's in a neighborhood in Brooklyn called Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, Bed-Stuy.
It's not clear if it was already leaking or if someone opened it up. But earlier this month, a guy brought 100 goldfish, bought them at a pet store for $16 and dumped them into the puddle. They've been thriving ever since. A group of neighbors have been feeding them 3 times a day. It's become a local landmark after videos have gone viral. People are showing up to feed the fish and taking pictures. Some calling it the Bed-Stuy Aquarium.
Aquarium, yep. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, the city of New York does not love this idea. They say the leaky hydrant could impact the availability of water if there's a fire affect water pressure within the whole system. They've sent workers out to turn it off multiple times, but somehow it keeps getting turned back on to save the fish and to keep the puddle from drying up. The city put out a statement saying, "We love goldfish also, but we know there is a better home for them than on a sidewalk."
Oh my gosh.
It sounds like the better home idea might catch on eventually. The people who've been feeding the fish said they'll distribute them to kids around the neighborhood if they need to.
Just what a parent wants. Do you remember when they used to have the ping pong ball and you're like, Mom, no, look, can I just take one home? And then they would die.
I remember.
And we'd have to
because they
flush
die like
down
in
the
5
toilet.
minutes. I can't even believe these are all living like this.
Yep.
I can't even believe that this is that long of a thing that they have to worry about. Aren't they all just going to go away at some point here?
Right. Within the next 48 hours.
Yeah. People who've been feeding the fish also have started a GoFundMe, hoping to raise enough money to make it a permanent tourist attraction.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that they can kind of create a thing. Well, that's what I was thinking is can't you just someone go get a big tank and put it out there or something? I mean, do something else for it.
I think it's beautiful that this is in the neighborhood and they should leave it there.
What I'm wondering, is it art? Is it a prank? Is it beautification?
So I've never seen fish on the street before.
Yeah, I like the last lady better, the last little girl better. The two other ladies, you're taking this a little too seriously.
Right.
Is it art? Is it beautification? Is it a prank? It's goldfish on the street. It's fine. Right. For goodness sakes.
Do we need to charge them rent?
We should really think about
do they have
this.
their own address?
We should give this a lot of thought and put a lot
Who's
of things into it.
Who's responsible for this?
Yes, we need to know what's happening here.
It's so funny.
What do you play maracas over there?
No.
I thought maybe you were playing with your food because I've got a food related story.
Oh, okay.
Get ready for Oreo flavored Coke and Coke flavored Oreos.
Wait, Oreo flavored No. Ugh.
I don't think I would like that. First of all, I'm not even that big of a fan of Oreos.
Well, you're not a mashup fan usually.
So
you don't
by the way, we haven't tried the Oreos that you bought me yet.
No, we need to bring those in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is?
We just hate they're so pretty.
They look great. So for those that don't know, Cheryl got customized Oreos made for me that have the Touhyville logo on them. So
our pictures, like
the morning show, morning show logo.
Yeah.
So I also we were gonna have them here. I could have them with coffee, I suppose.
I'll bring them.
But I need to milk with Oreos. And,
all right.
And I'm not a big fan of Oreos. They're fine.
What's the matter, you hey?
I know.
What?
They're fine, but I don't think I've ever in my life for me bought Oreos.
What is wrong with you?
Because usually where there's Oreos, there's also chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, so here's a Would You Rather Wednesday. Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy in a second.
Not a chance. It's dried out. It tastes like the Mojave. Like you lick a desert.
These cookies you got me are dry cookies.
Oh,
They're
but
delicious.
those are so good.
But I'm saying dry cookies don't make them bad.
Yeah.
But
a good double stuffed Oreo? Oh my gosh, I'm like a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
never.
Wow. Now,
never really
I will tell you, deep fried Oreos, not a fan because it
Yeah.
makes them soggy.
Okay.
It's like a weird thing.
I even prefer the vanilla ones to the chocolate.
The golden Oreos.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was gonna have them.
I'm going to be honest with you. I do too, but that just means I'm old.
No, this was when I was younger. Yeah. I
You
like that
preferred
flavor.
golden to chocolate
I
when
like
you were
that-
younger?
I like that flavor. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
So Coca-Cola is teaming up with Nabisco for an Oreo flavored soda and a Coca-Cola flavored cookie.
Ugh.
They say the soda has a refreshing Coca-Cola taste with
it doesn't.
flavorful hints inspired by Oreos. That might not be as bad, like with a little chocolate into your Coca-Cola, but I think an Oreo cookie with the flavor of a Coke, and I love Coke, I think that would be weird.
Okay, so you know what tomorrow's poll question should be? Oh, I guess it's Throwback Thursday, but
you do whatever you want.
We should do like an open-ended question.
Okay.
Favorite mashup.
All right.
So for me, I would love to read the story about how Reese's peanut butter cups came to be.
Like, how did it happen?
Because that to me is genius.
Yeah.
Tina
says lemon Oreos are her favorite. She likes the lemon Oreos. I didn't even know they had lemon Oreos.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
that because I love
Although
lemon.
Oreos comes out with different ones all the time. They had watermelon for a time. They do.
I
all
love
kinds of
lemon cupcakes, Hostess cupcakes.
yeah.
I'm addicted. I
You
mean,
love
thank
those.
God they took them off the market, or I would just be in big trouble. They were so yummy.
So they say the Coke flavored Oreos have a quote Coca-Cola inspired taste fans know and love. One side of each Oreo is red, and the white cream has red edible glitter mixed into it.
All right, so we're gonna have to buy them and try them on the show. Because what did we try here? We did try an
The
Oreo.
Star Wars Oreo or something. They're like they were
Weren't
like
they
Galaxy.
glow in the dark or
They're like
Galaxy
Galaxy,
Oreos?
yeah.
And those tasted like Oreos. I don't know what.
Okay, Jason says Nutter Butter cookies are way better than Oreo or Chips Ahoy. I'm a big fan of Nutter Butter too.
Nutter Butters, I forgot.
So Nutter Butters I forget about, and then I buy a big package of them, and I eat them for breakfast almost every morning here on the show.
Yeah.
And then I forget about them for a couple months.
Yeah.
And then I'll just happen to be at a store, and I'll turn, and there they are, and I go, ooh, and I'll just throw them in my cart. Because if I don't see them, I don't think of them. But otherwise, that'll be my breakfast a lot.
Now, my favorite, I'm trying to think favorite cookie. I can't find them anymore. Milk chocolate covered Oreos for the holidays. You know, they come in white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They used to have milk chocolate.
All right.
And I loved those.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
So both are rolled out to stores next month. The Coca-Cola Oreos and the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. They're also selling a frozen version of the drink at McDonald's and 7-Eleven. So it's going to be a frozen Coke Oreo flavored, from what I understand, if I'm reading this right.
Okay.
Which is fine as long as you keep the Kit Kat Blizzard McFlurry thing. McFlurry.
Yeah.
They say that's not.
Now it's interesting. Because you said it's going to be a McFlurry.
No. Just like they do frozen Coke and they do frozen Fanta and stuff like that. So they're going to do frozen Oreo Coke.
Okay, the frozen blue Fanta was my favorite thing before becoming a diabetic. I loved it. On a hot day, you just drink it and it it's like so good.
So apparently they're teaming up all of this. So it's Oreo, Coke, McDonald's, 7-Eleven, and they're throwing in Spotify and Forever 21. They're calling it the Besties promo. They say it was inspired by how friends often become, quote, combinations of their best traits, making each other better together. So I don't know how they're tying in Spotify and Forever 21.
All right.
The packaging will have a QR code. And you can use to sync up music preferences with your friends on Spotify. And Forever 21 will have a bunch of Bestie Mode brand clothing for $20. So not sure how those last two tie in there. But listen,
talking about exposure, everybody's trying to cover the same crowd, so they came together to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know that mashup's going to do it.
No, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's quite interesting.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll get to our McDonald's glasses.
Hello Kitty.
We got our first collector's glasses, so we'll get to that.
But we got two of the same, which
we did.
Wah, wah.
We did.
We're fine with it,
right?
But we wanted to see
we're trying to collect them all. Yeah. Although for as often as I go to McDonald's, I bet we end up with all of them at some point.
Yeah, but I hadn't eaten McDonald's dinner. Like I'm a big breakfast crazy-aholic there. I love it.
Yeah.
I hadn't eaten McDonald's like nuggets in a while and had fresh fries. I nearly put myself into a diabetic coma last night, inhaling it in 3 seconds flat. I was like,
chicken nuggets, fries, and you even had some of my Coke. You were like,
took a sip of your cup. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. We got Find the Big Deal with Striker Man Till. Stick around.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hi, this is Connor Zeck from Comfort Keepers. Alzheimer's and dementia diseases affect millions of people every year. The right care at home is critically important. 74% of family caregivers say they are concerned about maintaining their own health while caring for their loved one. Comfort Keepers not only provides the right care for your loved one, but we provide support for you too, allowing you to go back to being their spouse or child. We want to be your partner during this time of need. Call for a free in-home consultation today at 574-822-7441. Comfort Keepers rated the best in-home care for the past 2 years.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? You don't say. Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Hi, welcome to Staples.
Yeah, my daughter needs a laptop for college, but I need to watch the budget.
Well, Staples hot deals on tech are backed by a price match guarantee, so our prices won't be beat.
Great. I can't believe my baby's starting college.
She'll do great.
I know.
Oh, let's get you a great deal on a laptop.
Save big on tech for school at Staples. Now get up to $300 off select PCs. N-T24 price match guarantee valid within 14 days of purchase. Exclusions apply. For details, visit staples.com/price match.
Your home for Chicago Bears football and Northwest Indiana's home for classic rock. The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI. Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office is looking for the public's help regarding the location of 39-year-old Tanya Marie Stevens. In a press release from county law enforcement, they said Stevens is a suspect in connection with a strong-armed robbery hit-and-run crash that took place around 10 o'clock Sunday night at the intersection of State Roads 10 and 49 in Wheatfield. County police said the incident occurred when Stevens met with the victim regarding an item being sold on Facebook Marketplace. To see a picture of Tanya Marie Stevens, download and log on to the Jasper County Sheriff's Office app or go to their Facebook page. Please submit tips through the app or by calling the Sheriff's Office at 219-866-7334. Rensselaer firefighters, along with assistance from first responders from Keener Township and Wheatfield, responded to an outbuilding structure fire on Friday near Parr. Our news department was told that some hay caught fire and destroyed the structure. No reason was given as to how the fire first began. There were no entries. The Goodstock Music Festival at Foster Park in Goodland is this Saturday, August 17th. Park Board President Dylan Hall talks about some of the music entertainment at the event.
Melon Cougar, John Mellencamp tribute will take the stage at 5 p.m. 7 o'clock, Rodney Watts, Nashville recording artist. He takes the stage at 7. At 9 o'clock, Creedence Revived, one of the best, if not the best, Creedence Clearwater Revival tribute.
Festival admission is $30, children 10 and under free. Proceeds benefit veterans in Jasper and Newton counties and surrounding areas. Gates open at 2 p.m., opening ceremonies at 4:30. Steve and Cheryl will be broadcasting throughout the evening this Saturday at the Goodstock Festival on the Q. Listen to the entire interview on our websites by clicking on News and Newsmakers. This past weekend, troopers from the Lowell Post had a busy late shift. Troopers were focused on criminal and traffic activity on I-80, and as a result of their efforts, 50 criminal arrests were recorded, with 18 of those being individuals charged with reckless driving as a result of their dangerous high speed while driving on the interstate. 8 individuals were arrested for operating while intoxicated. Troopers were also involved in 4 vehicle pursuits, which are also accounted for in the arrest total. The Lowell Post commander, Lieutenant Weems, stated that removing dangerous and impaired drivers from our roadways not only makes our roadways safer for everyone, but more importantly, it saves innocent lives. The Indiana Department of Transportation stated they will begin a pavement restoration project on I-65 between State Road 14 north to US 231 near Crown Point. The press release issued yesterday said the work would begin on or after yesterday. Lane closures from the hours of approximately 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. the following morning will be taking place. Lane closures will be in place in one direction at a time and will be only a few miles in length. Work will be ongoing through June of next year. Motorists should slow down, exercise caution, and drive distraction-free through all work zones. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
84-year-old Stephen Hirschman of Wheatfield passed away on August 9th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at the Maderryville Christian Church. Funeral services for Stephen Hirschman will be held at the Maderryville Christian Church at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Pastor Tom Doolin officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Christine Chris Fox of Orlando, Florida, formerly of Monterey, passed away on Monday, August 5th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral Mass will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 16th at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey, with Reverend Anthony Rowland officiating. Burial will take place at St. Anne's Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the cemetery. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 87-year-old Jesse Lee Collins of Waveland, Indiana, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on August the 11th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Friday, August 16th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time, with funeral services for Jesse Lee Collins to follow at 11. Interment will take place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Cats Limited or Lori's Kitty Rescue. To share memories and/or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 64-year-old Edith Hiley of Saint Pierre passed away on August 12th. Friends may call from 4 until 8 p.m. Central Time on Friday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Funeral services for Edith Hiley will be held at the First Baptist Church in DeMott at 10 a.m. Central Time, Saturday, August 17th. Pastor Joe Kenning officiating. Interment to be in Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Riley Children's Hospital or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away on August 12th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer on Thursday, August 22nd, from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central Time, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 80. Thursday night, periods of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 68. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 84. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Frankel. Starting off with Major League Baseball, lifting the New York Yankees over the White Sox on Tuesday. Power and plenty of it. Specifically, Juan Soto, the Yankees right fielder, clubbing 3 home runs and helping his squad overtake the White Sox 4-1 at Guaranteed Rate Field. Jonathan Cannon takes the loss 4 2/3 for the White Sox starter, who yielded 2 of Soto's blasts, both to the opposite field and left. His first long ball of the night coming with a man on in the 3rd. Then in the 7th, with lefty Frazier Ellard out of the pen, Soto pulled his 3rd homer on a 3-2 offering that sailed 406 feet to right. The White Sox lineup striking out 11 times against Yankee pitching, 9 of those punch-outs belonging to southpaw starter Nestor Cortez, who did not walk a batter through 7 innings, no runs, just 3 hits allowed. Luis Robert Jr. broke the shutout on the 8th, picking up a 2-out RBI single. The rubber game set for Wednesday, the finale of 3. White Sox and Yankees. White Sox currently in MLB worst 29-92, while the Yankees, one of 3 clubs with a league best 71 wins, will have it on both Bear Country 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame 6:30 p.m. Central. The first pitch 7:10 p.m. Central. Second straight game in which the Cubs end up on the losing end to the Cleveland Guardians. Another 1-run ball game, yet unlike Monday's outburst of 17 runs, the score never quite on Tuesday. Guardians handling the Cubs 2-1 in Northern Ohio. John Kenzie Noel continues to dominate Cub pitching. His 6-inning homer with 2 outs off left-handed reliever Drew Smiley becoming the go-ahead strike. The Guardians right fielder has 3 homers over the first 2 games of the series. Cubs getting on the board first on a Dansby Swanson 2nd-inning sac fly, driving in Nico Horner from 3rd. Wednesday is the finale of the set on the shores of Lake Erie. Cubs will look to prevent getting swept out of Cleveland. NFL training camp after Saturday's impressive exhibition win at the Buffalo Bills. The Bears back in the practice field Tuesday at Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. Bears getting healthy as well with the return of right guard Nate Davis, defensive end Montez Sweat, and nickel Kyler Gordon, all sidelined recently due to undisclosed injuries. Colts making their way back to the practice field Wednesday after this past Sunday's exhibition opener against the Denver Broncos. In fact, the next 2 days at Westfield's Grand Park Sports Campus, we'll see the Colts enjoying practices alongside the Arizona Cardinals leading up to Saturday's preseason tilt at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Striker Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on Michigan blueberries today in the Striker Van Til sale flyer. It's a brand new sale flyer on Wednesday. Look up the price for Michigan blueberries. Let me know the price, 219-866-4104. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Striker Van Til and Touhyville.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted a walk-up with central air and a skylight, and you found it. Now, every Friday night, you get to fall asleep to the sound of your downstairs neighbor's dance parties, Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real-person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence dyne test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Congratulations to Kathy in Rensselaer. She knew that Michigan blueberries are on sale this week for just $1.99 at Stragaman Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can order groceries online now at shop.stragamantil.com. That's shop.stragamantil.com. You sign up using your rewards account login and password, and you can order your groceries. They do it pickup or delivery, so they do the shopping for you. They drop it off at your home or business. You get the in-store sale prices. You get reward points. You use the coupons, all that good stuff. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price of the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Touhyville and Stragaman Till. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
Hi, Linda Heckema, listing agent for 315 North Collins Street, a beautifully maintained and updated traditional 2-story home. The front entry welcomes you with original oak woodwork, open stairway, bench, and floors. The oak floors continue into the formal living room, adjacent dining room. The updated kitchen with appliances opens to a new addition with maple hardwood floors in an L shape that extends to the back entrance. This area has a huge built-in closet and a beautiful 3/4 bath. On the second floor, there are 4 bedrooms with original hardwood floors. The new addition adds 420 square feet to the upper level, which includes a fabulous full bath, custom laundry, and walk-in closet. The full basement, walk-up attic, 4-car garage with a bath, and landscaped lot complete this charming home. For your private showing of 315 North Collins Street, call Linda at 219-869-8662. Cornerstone, let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent-to-own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Wednesday.
Do you know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs.
Donuts!
Whoa, excellent!
That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock. That's great.
Oh, the diet starts tomorrow, but the show must go on. Now!
It's showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thanks for being a part of Touhyville here at the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Also streaming on video. Did you know that? Yeah. See our smiling faces each and every day on Facebook and on YouTube. We really love doing the show on video. And the biggest reason is you guys can comment anywhere you're watching, on YouTube, on any of the 3 Facebook pages, and we're going to see it as you do it. And then we can just interact with you that way. It's really easy. You can also jump on and answer the poll question today, asking you on Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather never have to clean your house again or never cut your grass again? We'll update you on where that's at in just a little bit. Want to mention portion of the show is brought to us by Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, and Valparaiso. You could walk in or make an appointment, whichever works for you. Be glad to take care of you. Of course, there's tanning available in Rensselaer and Lowell as well. Also, want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason? Another Season is the place, and they're doing a make your own candle class coming up at the end of the month here. Let me see.
I mean, that's just going to be a fun night.
Yeah,
or fun day. It's actually 11 to 2.
Yeah, 24th. 11 to
Saturday
2.
the 24th, yes.
At Another Season in DeMott. Find out more if you go to their Facebook page, like them on Facebook, follow on Instagram, or visit anotherseasonplural.com. So we were talking about these goldfish that they've opened up a fire hydrant in a little area of Brooklyn where someone went and bought a bunch of goldfish and poured them into the puddle. And they've just been swimming around and people are feeding them and stuff. Gary had a good point. He said those goldfish in New York, they're going to be in the frozen food section in a few months. It'll be winter. Now what are you going to do?
Oh, geez.
Makes sense. So, yeah, like this is a fine idea, but what are you going to do? It's going to start getting colder.
Yeah.
So what's the plan then? Good point. All right. I love technology. As much as I'm a get off my lawn guy, I like the moving forward of technology. I like the AI stuff. I think there's a lot of good things that can be done with it. That said, I'm not so sure about the whole self-driving car thing.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't. That's just like the other day, the question about would you go to the dentist if it was robotic? No.
Would you feel comfortable? You hop in an Uber and you realize it's driverless.
No.
I'd be a little weirded out.
Yeah, because there have been accidents and people mowed over.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
Which also happens with humans. I see humans drive right through stop signs too, and or weave into my lane because they're looking down at their phone. So I mean, it could happen either. Like it's like, what do we do?
Right, but I don't know how you stop it if there's no What if the accelerator there's a glitch in the accelerator jams and now you're driving 180 miles an hour. You got the cops behind you and they don't even know that there's not a person in there,
Right. No, I know. It seems.
I don't know.
Seems weird. But apparently, Waymo, which from what I understand, we talked about Waymo cars before. I'm pretty sure these are what used to be the Google cars. Okay. Where they, but they're driverless cars. I do know that.
Yeah.
Let's just. Are you looking it up right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I actually looked up something for us to talk about after we saw the Jon Stewart interview with Mark Cuban. Because I think that's,
all right.
no.
So Waymo is self-driving autonomous vehicles, and they're like Ubers. Like you can.
So Harley just said, we have Waymo out here, Mom.
Ride hailing in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay. Because she said she's never taken an Uber or a Waymo. And I'm like, I've never heard of Waymo. Oh, I'm going to tell her, no. No.
So what it is Google is the ones who were working on the technology of self-driving cars. Yeah. That's what it was. So, yeah. But this is, so it says tap, wide, relax. Waymo is your new favorite way to get around. Download the Waymo app. Wow. Well, sometimes they apparently have troubles. They've been going to a parking lot. Multiple Waymos in San Francisco have been going to a parking lot, and because they can't get past each other, they're all just in a parking lot honking in the middle of the night.
So I was like, where's that coming from? I looked down and I was like, I think it's coming from the Waymo cars. Then it happened again and again. And I started thinking, well, this is an issue.
Over the past 2 weeks, I've been woken up more times overnight than I have combined over 20 years. I could not be more cranky today after these past 2 weeks. It affects the way you feel.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's crazy. So are they supposed to go back to this lot to wait for their rides or something? Like, yeah, it's so weird. In a statement to the San Francisco News, Waymo says, we're aware that in some scenarios our vehicles may briefly honk while navigating our parking lots. We have identified the cause and are in the process of implementing a fix. Right. In the meantime, this guy can't sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
figure it out.
Yeah.
White says Monday afternoon was the first time the honking seems to have gotten better, despite the inconvenience. He said he's still a fan of the autonomous vehicle company and uses the cars on a regular basis. Okay. He says, so I was all about it until the honking started. I really wanted a resolution. So he likes it, just wants them to stop honking at each other.
Oof.
I think it's hilarious. It's got to be like that's like their holding area.
But
when it says their parking lot.
Hearing a honk and honk, I have that outside my window a lot. Like, and it's like, okay, guys, the whole neighborhood is not awake just because you're getting together with your girlfriend or you're awake.
You guys
I
ready?
don't get it. Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Right.
You know, it's like, come on,
right.
Common sense is out the door.
Right. But that's just people honking their horn. This is a car with no driver.
With no driver, honking at another car with no driver. Right.
Maybe that's how they hit on each other.
Hey,
maybe these are robots that like each other.
Yeah,
do we know?
Honk
They're
twice.
bored. That's how they're conversing.
Right.
You know, it's instead of two
what
Uber
up,
drivers,
Muffin?
Right. Instead of two hours, maybe he's telling me get out of the way, Muffin. That's what he's saying. That's right.
No, you get out of the way, Muffin.
And
don't call me Muffin.
Right. They're both
Cupcake.
programmed the same way. That's right.
That's funny.
So I have yet to listen, and I'm sure I'll tune in at some point because I'm very curious about it. I like podcasts like this. Ted Danson and Woody Harrelson are doing a podcast together talking about Cheers.
Okay.
I like podcasts about shows like this. I really enjoyed, even though I haven't listened to it in a while.
When it was on?
Oh, I love Cheers.
Okay, I didn't.
No?
It bothered me when Shelley, whatever it was
Long.
a dingbat. Like, just, I was like, I don't like any of this.
Yeah.
No, unless it had a moment of like bonding, like that part of it I liked, but I didn't like all the stupid. or silly?
So, other than Friends,
I loved Friends.
Has there been a sitcom you've watched?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think you're not big on sitcoms.
I absolutely loved Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
Okay.
Loved Seinfeld.
All right.
No Soup for You.
All right.
Yeah, loved
Yeah.
Seinfeld. But I felt like Seinfeld was funny. I don't
Well,
feel
sure.
like a lot of these are funny. And then they stick a laugh track in there and it's like it's not funny. Just because you've got
See, and I grew up in a house like did your parents watch sitcoms all the time?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they loved the half an hour like show after show after show after show.
Yeah, that was my house too, and I always loved sitcoms.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cheers I loved. I had everybody over to to my parents' house, but had a group of us over for the final episode of Cheers. We all got together.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love sitcoms. I could just
Did you like MASH? Did you watch MASH? Were you young enough or were you too young?
I didn't watch MASH when it was on, but in reruns I did.
Okay.
So
Because I've never cried that hard up until that point on a show until the finale. Like the finale of MASH was immediately a mess.
Well, yeah. I want to say early teens, maybe 11 or 12. Me and my sister each got a TV for our bedrooms, and that's when I would watch reruns at night. Like I'd watch reruns when I'd go to bed at night, and I remember MASH was one of them. But I loved MASH. I would say it would take me all day to go through all the list of sitcoms that I do like. Most of them I enjoy. So but I also now with these podcasts like Scrubs with the two guys from Scrubs doing it, I used to listen to that all the time. I kind of fell away from it, but if I'm looking for something, I could just pick any episode and go through it. Two guys did that for did a podcast all about going through each episode of West Wing. There's two women that do it for The Office. I really like podcasts like that. I like because they go through the episode and then they'll tell you things that happened when they were filming that episode. And it takes me back to when I was doing extra work and things like that. So Ted Danson and Woody Harrelson doing a podcast together seems like there could be some really good stories.
Yes.
One of which apparently is they once played hooky and did mushrooms. It was a day when most of the filming involved the female characters, they said. So the guys took off and went for a ride on John Ratzenberger's new boat, who was Cliff. When they got there, Ted and Woody were apparently already high. Kelsey Grammer had been up the entire night playing cards, so he went straight to the lower bunker and slept the whole trip. Woody Harrelson suggested that Ted join him in taking mushrooms, which Ted had never done, and Ted was hungry, so he ended up ingesting, quote, an extraordinary amount of them.
Oh.
Ted, they're not like for regular eating. They're not for regular.
They're not jujubes.
That's yeah. In the middle of the ocean, they hit some huge swells that were left over from a hurricane in Mexico. So everyone who wasn't high got seasick. Meanwhile, Woody just kicked back. Danson started freaking out from the mushrooms, and George Wendt had to save him.
Oh my gosh.
Ted says, quote, you spend the next 45 minutes poking me about every minute or two and said, breathe, because I would literally forget to breathe and felt like I was dying. And then you'd poke me. Ted called the trip the worst 4 hours of his life and said but he said he would do mushrooms again.
Talk about not learning a lesson.
Yeah. So apparently George Wendt was a guest on their podcast. And see, that's what I love too, is they bring in people from the show. And yeah, that's really cool. I don't think it's really cool what happened. Really cool the stories that could come out of that. Now their careers are fine. Like they don't need to worry about all that stuff. So they just talk about all those things.
Yep.
So that's a lot of fun. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll update you on the poll questions, see where that's at, and then dive into all kinds of fun stuff. Head to the Touhyville Facebook page, answer the poll question asking you on a Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather never have to clean your house again or never cut your grass again?
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 6.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here. Hanging out, having fun. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the 80th Annual National Sweet Corn Festival. Going on August 29th through September 2nd. Make your plans to get out there for some great fun celebrating 80 sweet years of corn, or sweet ears, as I like to say. It's all for a good cause too. It's put on by the Hubston JCs, and it helps Toys for Kids and Underprivileged Kids Christmas that they do every year there in Hubston. So what a really cool community. Lots of great things going on. Starts Thursday, August 29th with vendors and a food area, flea market, carnival rides going on 5 to 10 on Thursday, souvenir sales from the JCs. The Midway vendor and food areas close about 10 o'clock. So that's Thursday, and then it just flies from there. Then, of course, free sweet corn Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday while supplies last. So lots of great stuff there. Also, want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Sponsoring our streaming video this morning. Yes, Cheryl's got it. I got it. We got it. So we got our first collector's glasses.
L'chaim.
It's yes.
You know what l'chaim is? To
Cheers.
life. To life.
Cheers.
Didn't you ever see what you call it?
Yes.
To life. To life. L'chaim. 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 To life. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I had Gentile TV, so I didn't see that. Sorry, we had a different television in my neighborhood. We didn't. Ours didn't have the l'chaim.
L'chaim.
That's what I said. L'chaim. That's what I said yesterday. You were having chicken nuggets, like I am.
Oh my gosh.
So
Fiddler on the Roof.
I never saw Fiddler on the Roof. No. Wow. I saw some squirrels up there once.
Oh my gosh.
So yesterday we went to McDonald's and got our chicken nuggets. And one of the 3 meals that you can get to get your collector's glasses. Okay.
Yeah, and we normally, it's a no-brainer. We could have done the sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin meal, and we, because we had Rachel Lau in here and all that stuff, we just the morning flew, and we were like, okay.
Yep. But
yeah, it didn't happen yesterday.
Right.
But But then it happened for dinner.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We had to get back together for a late appointment yesterday. So we thought, oh, we'll eat dinner real quick beforehand. And we got ourselves chicken McNuggets. You texted me, you said, what are the sandwiches again? And it was Big Mac, Big Mac meal, 10-piece chicken McNugget meal, and sausage McMuffin with egg meal. So we got the chicken nugget meal, and the glass has 2 sides. It's got the Hello Kitty, okay, and the Snoopy, as you can see on Cheryl's. I love the Snoopy. I'm not a Hello Kitty person. I like the collectibleness to it. It's cute. But when I opened mine up and saw Snoopy, I was like, I'm good with Snoopy. I like Snoopy. So there's.
Did you used to watch as a kid it's a Great Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown?
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
I loved all those.
Yeah. Cheryl kept waiting on it's a great 8 days, Snoopy. No Jewish peanuts, Shalom.
Oh my God. Right, but we've got A Crazy Night by Adam Sandler.
But that was later.
Do you remember how
were almost
Savannah,
an adult by then, probably?
Savannah knew every word to every song and used to whip out a ukulele and sing it. Do you remember my oldest daughter?
Sure. There's 3-4 versions of that, though. Yeah. But I remember seeing him do it for the first time on Saturday Night Live.
I cried.
Yes.
I mean, that was so funny. I could not come up for air.
For sure. Yeah.
8 days of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was was so funny.
Yeah, and I just remember, just all the different lyrics, and he would change them up.
You need to play that. That was really funny.
Yeah, it was good stuff. All right, so the McDonald's glasses are now available. I think there's 6 different ones.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to go more. Like I really want the Coca-Cola one, and I really want the classic McDonald's one. So yeah.
And I want is that the one with the hamburger? Or yeah. Gotta get that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was really one that I didn't want, other than what was the one with the toy? The
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Like
Here's
I don't care about that, but what's on the other side?
Barbie, I think. So that's why I'm thinking. Yeah. So that's why I think I want to get them all, like, for fun. Yeah. So also, I did want to mention we had Brett on the other day from McDonald's, and Larry Kasanovich, who owns multiple McDonald's, has been talking with me ever since I came here about the show and listens.
Now Larry is Brett's dad.
Larry is Brett's dad, and has given us Cubs tickets to give away. And Larry called the other day, and Larry, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to call you back. But as a business owner, sometimes your day starts at 4 o'clock in the morning,
away.
And then
it gets away.
And next thing you know, you're getting into bed, and it's 7:45.
Yep.
So, but I will. But he had such very nice things to say about us and the show.
I cried.
And
you played the message for me, and I was like,
McDonald's and stuff. And it's because on multiple levels. So I have talked about before that I wanted to replace David Letterman. Like that's what so my first and foremost thing has always been to be an entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got into radio, I also am fully aware that our job is to entertain people and to make sure those people go and support the businesses that support what we do. And that's a big deal. So when an advertiser, when a marketer talks to us about how good of a job we do and that it works and that we get the word out about their business, it touches me in a different way.
Well, it's validating your life's work.
Right. Just like it touches me when someone comes up and says, I listen to you guys every day and you make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so I love that. That's one. Two, he did want us to point out that, of course, Brett and I have really created our own relationship as Brett has moved up the ranks at McDonald's and now is an official owner operator of McDonald's. So yeah, it's a really big deal. Following in the footsteps of
your
family
dad,
members,
your family, your
brothers,
sisters,
all of it. So really, just a really cool thing. So and I love my relationship with Brett. I like it's. We started chit-chatting about some stuff he wanted to get involved in last year. I think it was last year. His parents were the grand marshals of the Little Cousin Jasper
that
parade.
Makes sense.
So,
but here's what got to me was the same thing as kind of gets to me about your parents being so supportive of your efforts here. You know, are you doing okay? Do you need anything? Are you good? Are you,
Yep.
It just touches me when a parent, because my parents are gone, is still alive to see the success of their children.
Yeah.
And brag on them knowing that they're humble themselves.
Sure.
So when I heard that, you saw, I fell out. Like I started to cry just because I thought how touching that is to see a father who passes that kind of legacy to his son. But obviously in McDonald's, I mean, it's not like, here's the keys to the kingdom. I hope you do well with it.
Right.
It's you have to earn. Nobody in the McDonald's corporation, if you like read about it, they all start doing every job so that they know what that entails.
Yeah.
And so, we call it in Hebrew nachas or nachat, which is pride.
Yeah.
But it's pride / love, like, and so that was just to me like,
it was really
precious
cool
to be a part of.
Yeah. So I appreciate Larry's call. And
we love talking to Brett. He's just,
and I have a blast talking with him all the time. So I just looked too while we were talking. So here's the cups: Barbie Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Beanie Babies.
I gotta have those. I was out to here pregnant with Savannah, waddling around trying to collect them all.
Yep. Coca-Cola
Yep.
gets its own. Hello Kitty and Peanuts, which we got.
Mm-hmm.
Shrek, Jurassic Park, and Minions around the whole cup.
Uh-huh.
And then the McDonald's one. So yeah. So
wow. Yeah.
I think I need all.
You
of
need
them.
all 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you got to get all of them. So I'll keep going back. I'll take one for the team to keep getting sausage
I
McMuffin.
guess
with
we're
egg
gonna
things.
have to eat more sausage McMuffin and egg sandwiches.
All good stuff. So speaking of food, we were talking earlier about Nutter Butters. Jason says I get Nutter Butters. They only last me 2 settings. He says he eats one side one day, the other side the other day. I'm with you.
Well,
there,
that's
bud.
what I was always like with Girl Scout cookies. You know, you just would whip out a sleeve. There are 2 sleeves per box.
Yep.
Whip out a sleeve, and then you're. Then came like my days of working at Jenny Craig when I had to know all the calorie content on everything and how much, what's a serving size and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, for real, 2?
Yeah.
2.
No one has 2 cookies.
2 Thin Mints? Get out of here! No one eats Thin Mints. That's not even a serving. That's not even by definition a serving.
Right.
That's like having a drop of water after you run a race. Get out of here.
That's what I grab as I'm running to the car, like I just to make it to the car.
Right. I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. 2? No. No.
Christine says I would rather never have to clean my house again. So for the poll question,
I said the same thing.
I love working in my yard, so that would be a dream for me. I said I was going to go and update the poll question, and I haven't done it, so I'll get you guys the numbers in a second. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. And Tiffany says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Hope you guys have a great day. Tiffany, we hope you have a great day. 92% of people would never want to have to clean their house again. It's a hard one. I
mean, I love it when it's clean, but
I'm going with never have to clean my house again.
Are you?
But
yeah,
I really don't like cutting the grass.
Yeah.
I don't. I think if anything, I would go the route of getting a riding lawnmower.
I was about to say, is it really that burdensome if you're driving one of those things and you put on your earbuds and away we go?
Stuff though, because you still got to do the trimming.
I know.
You still got to do the bushes and clean them up.
Yeah. Especially like here on Amsler, that's all I think about when I drive in the morning.
Well, the
big lots. The big lots that are always looking gorgeous. I'm like, I mean. Yeah, you need a constant lawn care guy and not a weed on the lawn.
I know.
And not a burnt patch of grass, nothing. It's like the rolling meadows of. Yeah. I mean, this block is like, landscape heaven.
Yeah, no kidding. Carla says that would be a dream come true. No, I got to look and see which one Carla picked. Let's see.
Wow. Shirley says, I love to clean. That's like Becky.
Yeah. Carla said, never clean your house again. Yeah. Shirley says, I love to clean.
Becky's
some
the
people
same
love
way.
that. And that's great.
And she's great.
That's
at
awesome.
It. Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Tiffany says, I love a clean house, but I'm over cleaning. I'll mow every day. So, I just, the mowing part doesn't bother me so much. It's the other part of it. It's the bushes. It's the cleaning up after trimming the bushes. It's the weed whacking. It's all of it. It's the whole shebang. I'm just not a fan. I just don't. Maybe it's because I started mowing grass when I was 10 years old, I think. Maybe.
Did you do a push mower like a non-electric, not a or?
Oh no, it was
like one of those roller things.
How old do you think I am? Did you have to pull on the tail of the goat to make it eat all the grass? Is that what you had to do? What am I, living in the Flintstones?
I remember those.
You and Jason think not my television wasn't black and white. My life was black and white. Like what? What in the world is happening here? Did I have a power mower? Yes. I remember the first time we got what was called, I think they still have a self-propelled mower where you pulled down on a lever and the front wheels went on their own. And so it would almost like just pull you. I remember going from, we had an electric mower, which I'm sure at least once, I want to say 2 or 3 times, my parents ran over the extension cord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one of us in this room has done. Like,
yeah.
It's do you remember we had the trimmers, the electric trimmers?
Steve, do you remember? By the grace of God, I have legs and arms still. It didn't sink in. Like, no, that will cut a limb off. Like I was like painting.
Right. And you went right through the cord.
I went right through the cord.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. But I remember my parents, I mean, all of our extension cords had like duct tape all over them because my dad would just rewire just duct and electric tape, like black electric tape.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Yeah. That was, but yeah, so that was our mower when I was a kid. It was electric, and it was push, it was hard. Then the first time we got a self-propelled mower and you pulled down on the thing and I'm like, it like pulls your arms, it just goes. I'm like, this is all there is to it. Sure. Okay. I'll do the neighbors. I'll do this neighbors, because, and back then it was $10 a pop. That's what I would get for cutting somebody's lawn. But that's how I would go to the arcade. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I still remember babysitting with 75 cents an hour.
Yeah. Yep. How old am I? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Tina says, I used to live to mow the lawn, but my back is so messed up now I can't do it anymore. Jason says, I'll take mowing for $1,000, Alex. My yard takes about 20 minutes to mow, but as long as my kids live at home, my house will never be clean. So, nor will the laundry ever be done. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We've got, let's see what we got. Ooh, we have a crazy story that you found about bees.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have actors who, according to others, are nightmares on the set to work with.
Okay.
And a restaurant where I can't believe people want a subscription service too. So we'll get into that because I can't imagine wanting a subscription to this restaurant. But maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I think I'm stretching even calling it a restaurant. But we'll get into that and more coming up. Stick around.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Do you have a loved one affected by Alzheimer's or dementia? Listen closely to this message. Not all in-home caregivers are trained for cognitive-related diseases. This is Connor Zeck with Comfort Keepers. You can rest assured that our caregivers are specially trained for Alzheimer's and dementia diseases. We also provide support for family members because we know that getting back to being their spouse or child is important to everyone. Let's discuss a personal plan today. Give me a call at 574-822-7441 to schedule a free consultation. Comfort Keepers is rated the best in-home care 2 years in a row.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
It's B-Dub. You know I love to ride a motorcycle. Did 3,700 miles in 5 days for charity recently. And if you love the thrill of riding, here's a reminder. Don't roll the throttle if you've had a drink. Even one drink messes with your reaction time and confidence, and that's a recipe for disaster. You're not just risking a DUI, you're risking your life and the life of others. Ride sober or get pulled over. Let's keep our roads safe and our ride smooth. Paid for by NHTSA.
DQ presents... Picture this. Picture the DQ $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Not just a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. All full-sized, all for $7. Because everything's better with bacon. Everything's also better with a side of fries, a refreshing drink, and a sundae to finish. Yum. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Now for a limited time on the $7 meal deal lineup. DQ. Happy tastes good.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Prosecutors of Richard Allen, the accused, and his defense attorneys will join Special Judge Fran Gull on Friday for another pretrial hearing. Judge Gull had taken several requests under advisement the last time they met, including whether the defense could introduce the theory at the trial about others being responsible for the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German in February 2017. Prosecutors want to know if potential jurors can hear reports that Allen confessed to the crime several times while in captivity. As of now, the trial of Richard Allen is to take place in October. Jasper County Commissioners President Reen Bontrager said the elected officials approved requirements to benefit more residents and their internet access.
We did have, I believe, 6 buried cable permits, and most of them, I believe, were concerning high-speed internet, and so we approved them. I believe 4 of them were down in the Remington, Carpenter Township area, and a few of them were up north. So we know that high-speed internet is making its way out to more and more areas of the county, and that's a good thing.
Downtown revitalization in Rensselaer continues. Mayor Jeff Phillips had these comments on the Brick Streets project and some new lighting on Harrison Street.
You can go by and see the Brick Streets project about 3/4 of the way done with Van Rensselaer Street. And once they get close to the intersection there between Van and Harrison, they'll start clear on the east side of Harrison and start paving on the way back. Decorative lighting has just been put in place along Harrison Street. Really looks neat for that sidewalk to start taking shape.
Mayor Jeff Phillips said the project will be substantially completed by the time Oktoberfest takes place on Saturday, September 28th. The Little Cousin Jasper Festival is September 6th, 7th, and 8th. The annual parade will start at noon on the 7th, and once again, lineup will take place at the former school administration building on Grove Street. Parade coordinator is Stace Pickering. He said, get your application in as soon as possible.
There is an application that we request you to fill out, and you can find that at littlecousinjasperfestival.com. You can always contact myself, Stace, at my office number, 866-5129, or shoot me an email at spickering@ciinsurance.com.
Listen to the interviews of Mayor Jeff Phillips and Stace Pickering on our websites by clicking on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
84-year-old Stephen Hirschman of Wheatfield passed away on August 9th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at the Maderyville Christian Church. Funeral services for Stephen Hirschman will be held at the Maderyville Christian Church at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Pastor Tom Doolin officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Christine Chris Fox of Orlando, Florida, formerly of Monterey, passed away on Monday, August 5th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral Mass will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 16th at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey, with Reverend Anthony Rowland officiating. Burial will take place at St. Anne's Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the cemetery. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 87-year-old Jesse Lee Collins of Waveland, Indiana, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on August the 11th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Friday, August 16th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time, with funeral services for Jesse Lee Collins to follow at 11. Interment will take place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Cats Limited or Lori's Kitty Rescue. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 64-year-old Edith Hiley of Saint Pierre passed away on August 12th. Friends may call from 4 until 8 p.m. Central Time on Friday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Funeral services for Edith Hiley will be held at the First Baptist Church in DeMott at 10 a.m. Central Time, Saturday, August 17th. Pastor Joe Kenning officiating. Interment to be in Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Riley Children's Hospital or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away on August 12th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer on Thursday, August 22nd, from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central Time, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 80. Thursday night, periods of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 68. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 84. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because. But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend. The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody, we're on.
It's showtime.
Steve Touhy, Cheryl Touhy with you on a Fun Time Wednesday morning. Thank you for being a part of the program. We appreciate it. Hopping on video, commenting, checking out the poll question, and casting your vote. Of course, the show is brought to us by our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and in Rensselaer. It's back to school time, and that means the washer and dryer is getting worked harder than ever. Maybe it's just not keeping up. Maybe it's time for an upgrade. Visit our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. Go like them. Whoop, you're right there.
Yep.
Let's like them on Facebook as well. Also want to mention our friends over at Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movie times. Of course, movies go on today through the weekend. So today you can go over and check out Twisters, It Ends With Us, Trap, Harold and the Purple Crayon, Deadpool, and Wolverine. Now, new movies coming out. You can add in there Alien Romulus. That comes out tomorrow, so you can go see that throughout the weekend.
All I can remember when you say Alien is like Sigourney Weaver and then the guy with the teeth coming up behind
the alien,
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
Yep. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com for all the showtimes and movie tickets you can order online, all that good stuff. So, our poll question today asking you on a Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather never have to cut your grass again or never clean your house again? 89% going with never have to clean their house again. Mike called, said even though his lawn takes on a riding lawnmower about 5 hours to cut, he'd still rather do his lawn.
5 hours.
Yep. He said he's got like over 3 acres. So, which no, and also no. I don't even want that much room. Like I don't. What am I going to do with all that?
Well, yeah, it's like owning Fantasy Island and having to clean up all the dishes and stuff. Like,
am I going to get? Do I have horses? What am I doing?
Right.
But why do I need all this room?
Yeah.
Like, just seems like too much area to have. But that said, go ahead and answer the poll question. Let us know your thoughts. So, you sent me this disturbing story from Lemon Grove, California. 3 people were sent to the hospital, and a dog was killed after a swarm of bees took over a California backyard a week ago. The guy says, the wife says, I opened the door, and the air is thick with bees. I look at my right, and my dog Kona is already on the floor panting. Now, I have seen stuff like this on TV where they like lose their spot and they go in a swarm.
That's what happened. So they think. I mean, they're Monday morning quarterbacking,
they didn't talk with them.
But apparently, like someone killed a major hive.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens, I guess, is the bees all stick together to rebuild and find a place to do it. And seldom, but it does happen, they attack. And they attacked this family of two adults and their dog. And I don't think the dog made it.
No, it didn't. That's what I said. Yeah. It's
but the guy tried because he scooped up the dog and jumped in the pool and tried to get the bees. He was already stung.
Ugh.
His wife, I think, passed out from being stung so much. I mean, I think it was like 10,000 bees. Yeah, I would never go outdoors again. I'd be agoraphobic. I mean, that would be the end of it. I would never leave my house, or I'd live in Alaska. One of the two, but I would never be able to just be like, beautiful day outside,
I used to be tipper agoraphobic. I would see her, I would go,
Oh my God. You need help. You need help. That's all. It's not, don't be ashamed. People tell me it all the time.
I make my own self laugh sometimes.
It's all right. But yeah, I don't know what.
But what you said, that's what I remember from the TV show is that when you see this, that they don't usually attack. Like you don't usually have to worry. They will, like, you'll come out and you'll see like a swarm of them around like one of your wood posts on your porch or something. And it's not something you usually need to worry about. So I don't know what happened that these decided to do it. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it was all over, and like they just swarmed in and covered the two of them plus the dog, and the dog was down like in a minute. I mean, it just didn't take long.
So she said her and the kids and family friends were in a pool when the swarm of bees arrived. As everyone tried to run inside to safety, the husband went to rescue their beloved family dog. Kona is covered. I couldn't even see her coat. I pick her up. She's already limp. She's still breathing, but limp. I jump in the pool to dust off the bees, and I'm covered in bees myself. Ugh.
Well, and it hurts to get stung. Like I remember stepping into a hive, not knowing, and I had 12 stings, and that just felt like, it just felt like being stabbed all over. Like,
ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine. I don't even.
Yeah. And now your dog is dead. Like you were in the pool. Now he's dead. I mean, that just.
Should have left that one alone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you do with that. I don't know how you recover from that. Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. When you brought it up, I was like, okay, are we role reversing here? Where you're like, welcome to Touhyville, Happy Land. Let me bring you the story that's so bad we're just have nothing to say. See, I'm getting better at my job. This is job improvement. You know what? I just serve like a promotion.
I'm gonna give you a promotion. Here's what you get.
Thursday, a chance of sprinkles.
That's what you get. Sprinkles.
Sprinkles everywhere.
All right, let's move on. Chuck E. Cheese has a subscription plan for people who spend way too much time at Chuck E. Cheese. I have another plan for people who spend way too much time at Chuck E. Cheese. Go somewhere else.
What? Okay.
Why
can
are you
I tell you
all
a
this
couple
time
of
at Chuck
little?
E. Cheese?
All right. I can't believe you'd say that.
The ball pit?
It's not the ball pit or the crawly around thingy. They have the best pizza. And the best birthday cake. Yep. There, I said it. Do you know what we used to do when the kids, when we lived in Tinley, there was a Chuck E. Cheese up the street. I would actually go there and pick up a pizza on a Friday night and bring home a birthday cake. Do you want us to decorate it? No need. We just like the cake.
You're kidding.
Absolutely not. No.
Wow.
Yep.
With food costs being more and more each day, Chuck E. Cheese has just announced a new subscription program which will reward people with discounted games and food. There's 3 tiers: gold, silver, bronze. Yes, and when you walk in, welcome to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
You too could dive into the ball pit.
New for the 2028 Olympics.
Sure.
Break dancing in the ball pit.
Yeah. The cheapest subscription model is $7.99 a month, followed by $11.99 a month, and then $30 a month.
For what? Just to come there every day? The kids would. That's such a deal.
So the cheapest one offers 40 games per visit.
Okay, so just games. They're talking about games.
20% off most food and drink and bonus games.
Okay.
The next one is 100 games per visit, 30% off food, and the gold one is 250 games and 50% off. You can go every day, and bring up to 6 family members. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
So,
because
let's do
you
a
know,
little
the
math.
kids they loved it. The kids loved it.
Okay. So $30. What's each game? Probably 50 cents now, right?
I don't know because I think it was like you get a bunch of tokens. I don't remember back then. I thought it was you just rode the rides and climbed through the, like, you know, it had like a big thing where you crawled through it, you know, and you just,
I mean, 250 games each visit for $30
for a month. So it's $1 a day.
if you went every day.
If you went every day.
Yeah. But let's say you went once.
Let's say you went 6 times. It's $5 and you're just,
Yeah.
wow.
I think that pays for itself if you go regularly. All right.
All right.
That's not bad. Yeah. I could see that, I suppose. I don't know.
Huh.
Seems a little weird.
It
I don't
just
even know where
sounds
there
like
is a
great
Chuck E. Cheese.
idea.
Maybe there's one in Maryville. Did we see one in Maryville?
Yes, we
Yeah,
did
Yeah.
because I thought about that if the grandchildren like come in.
Yeah. So they note that the cheapest plan is less expensive than Netflix, which is true. But with Chuck E. Cheese, you do have to commit to a whole year, which means you'll have to go there a lot to make it worthwhile. So you have to make sure. So you have to commit to $30 a month for 1 year. But if you go once a month,
Yeah.
and if you got kids,
$360.
yeah. Or the cheapest one is $96 a year. Silver is $144. They say there's also some added benefits like automatically being in the birthday club and discounts on Trampoline Zone and Ninja Run. So, all right. I don't know.
Well, Trampoline Zone. What was the place that was Harley's favorite place whenever we
Jump
go?
America or Jump
Jump
USA
America
or something like that.
Yeah, she loved those.
Yeah, if it's the same thing, yeah, that's that could be fun. So, owners. Now, this is now the third story we've had like this in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
I fear that there is some evil cartoon character somewhere planning all this. The owners of a sandwich place in the UK have decided that they're giving away too many free replacement sandwiches because seagulls keep stealing their customers' food. We are being overrun by criminal seagulls in this world.
Well, the funniest
worldwide.
one was when we shared that video where he just
walked right in the store.
And he grabs the pack and then he drags it to the parking lot, pecks it open, and chomps down.
Seagulls just taking food right away from me. But we had one the other day that took a guy's wallet.
I know. We need you know what you need? You need to clip "Iran."
Yeah.
From a flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls, yeah. Let's.
And I ran so far away.
See if we got it in here. Let's see. We got Waka Flocka Flame in the computer.
Waka Flocka Flame.
Waka Flocka Flame. Okay. But we do. We have so we could do when we when we have attack seagull stories. We could always go with this. So this is in the UK. Seagull insurance is what the restaurant is now offering. When you buy your sandwich, you can pay an extra $1 on the off chance that the seagull might take your sandwich.
Okay, so they won't replace the sandwich if it gets taken without you paying. Well, I guess if it's
They're
happening
saying
all the
they're getting
time.
tired of it happening. You can't just keep coming back. You know.
Yeah.
The owners
remember
of the,
that?
Yeah,
oh yeah.
sure,
Okay, now I'm getting into my 80s jam.
The owners of the Cheesy Toast Shack say they're currently giving free replacements to dozens of customers each day.
Dozens a day. Okay,
Due to
that's
seagulls
got to be a
sweeping
food
in.
cost issue.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Do you imagine if every sandwich you gave away, you had to give a free one?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Listen to the song. When the seagulls come, take your sandwich and run so far away.
Here it is. Couldn't get away.
Yeah. Gotta get away from the seagulls. The whole flock of them. Hey, what the flock? Come back with my sandwich.
What the flock?
So due to seagulls swooping in, attacking people, and stealing their newly purchased food, the business says this costs them hundreds of pounds a day. It's UK. And they're desperate for a solution. Owners are now seriously considering adding the gulls insurance on every purchase to try to cover the loss caused by winged menaces.
Now, here we should look up because this is both our stories came from the UK. We should see if like Rhode Island, Maine, Florida, if they have issues like that.
I don't know, but it's scary.
Look that up.
Kate says the gulls are super aggressive and actually terrifying. We are a family-run business, and I can't just sit and watch sandwiches get stolen and not replace them. So I'll always give another free one.
Right.
Oh my gosh, there's a picture, and it's like this woman's trying to eat. Like they look scary.
Okay, so listen to this. They pull off full snack motivated heists, frequently outwitting humans. Seagulls have been known to work together to steal food, having their friend distract and act as a decoy while the other one swoops in for your chips.
I mean,
what the heck?
These things are like little velociraptors from Jurassic Park. They're working together.
What are the
these
noises
things.
that they make?
I think they sing this song. I think this is what they sound like when they sing. Yeah. All right. Let's see for a second. I'm going to see if I can show you guys on the video the picture.
Someone said on Quora. Someone said that she frequents a beach in New Jersey, a beach hut, and it happens all the time. It says they're very competitive and go towards each other to protect their food.
Yeah. All right. Look at the video. Look at this picture. I mean, this woman and her baby are just trying to eat.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
See if I can make it be
that's creepy, Steve.
be bigger here.
Like, because she's not even close to him. I'd be freaking right now.
Yeah. I know. It's scary.
Beating up pounding some, you know?
Yeah, let's see if I think I got a bigger picture so you guys can see it.
Pop him right in the kisser.
Yeah. I'd be freaking out.
Now there's a saying for you haven't
Pop
heard
him
of.
right in the kisser, yeah.
I'm going to pop him.
Pop him right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, look at this poor woman just trying to eat on the beach.
I'd be freaking out.
The owner
for the
says
kid.
it's been costing us a lot of money. People are even left bleeding after the gulls swoop for their food.
Yeah.
We get women emailing us saying, I've never rolled my ankle because of, I've nearly rolled my ankle because of seagulls. And we have children crying from it. People come to take photos of our sandwiches. And the minute they hold the toasty up for a picture, the seagulls dive bomb them.
Okay. So
stop taking pictures.
So
eat your food instead of taking pictures of it.
ABC News in Raleigh, Durham says that you need to stare at them. That'll stop them from stealing your food.
Take that, seagulls.
What if it doesn't work? Or worse yet, what if it plucks your eye?
Yeah, you just need to yell at them. Get off my lawn. Yeah, get off my sandwich. Yeah, that's all. You just got to tell them no, and then no.
Okay, so get this. New Hampshire State Parks.org. How to avoid losing your lunch to a gull.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually on their website. That website.
Yeah.
It said we've all been there. We've all been there. No, we haven't. But
right.
In New Hampshire, we've all been there. Perfect day at the beach, perfect sandwich in hand, taking in crash of the surf, soaking in the sun, and they have a picture of a gull eating their sandwich.
Yeah, I got
a
an
gull
idea.
Steals your lunch.
A BB gun. Yeah, let's start popping them off.
Oh my gosh.
Mitzi says, good morning. Brian says, good morning. And Steve says, too bad seagulls don't eat bees.
Right. That's a thought.
Yeah,
right.
Fix the two
now,
stories.
here, it says never, all caps. So for New Hampshire government site, this is like, never, 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 never feed gulls. Never.
That's it.
They said, because people will go and they'll be like throwing chips at them, like
Sure.
it's going to be fun. They're never they're never happy. So now they're coming for you. Now if you don't, yeah.
That's it.
And as scavengers, they know how to crack open a crab with their mouth.
Wow. Yeah, that's
so that bite is going to hurt.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of crime-ridden seagulls, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got our Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day here.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town, with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now, when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, SkillBridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Fall's coming. You have a lot to prepare for.
back to school, family gatherings, and staying on top of your health. The virus that causes COVID-19 continues to evolve, so this fall make a plan for COVID-19 vaccination. Ask your doctor to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This year, wouldn't it be great to stop dealing with thin, brittle, shedding hair and instead have the thick, healthy, gorgeous hair you've always wanted? Now you can by using Hair Volume from New Nordic. Look for Hair Volume at your local Walgreens and CVS or online at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Up and out.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day. We've got a show to put on in case you didn't notice. You are going to love this.
Am I?
Am I?
Really? Sure about that?
99% sure. Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thanks for spending your morning with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Welcome into Touhyville. Horses of which are brought to us by Virk's Fine Jewelry. Turn your unwanted jewelry, coins, and collectibles into cash. Highest prices paid in a quick, convenient, confidential transaction. You can do it on Virks.com or at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Also want to mention our friends over at Good Stock Operation Music Festival happening this Saturday. And we're going to be out there having a good time. So the gates open at 2, okay? And then it's fun time concert and music and vendors and food and just all kinds of great stuff happening throughout the evening. So singer-songwriter Lindsay Lau, who we had in the studio yesterday.
So good.
Yeah, really, really talented. Was in here. She'll be performing for a little bit leading up to the opening ceremonies at 4:30. So she's on at 3:30, followed by the opening ceremonies. Then 5 o'clock is Melon Cougar, 7 o'clock Rodney Watts, 9 o'clock Creedence Revived. So find out all about it at goodstockmusicfestival.com. You can get your tickets ahead of time as well at goodstockmusicfest.eventbrite.com. Also want to mention that Saturday morning is the Goodstock Flag Escort Ride. So that'll go from, it starts at the Goodland Community Center. It goes out to the Fowler American Legion, Doghouse in Delphi, Bob and Connie's in Remington, and then back to Foster Park in Goodland. So that'll be registration at 8, and then kickstands up at 10 a.m. All those times, by the way, are Central Time. So we'll be out there doing some of the emceeing, doing some broadcasting, doing some videos, doing some emceeing with Mike, who's done it for years. So that'll be great. We're looking forward to having a good time out there at the Goodstock Music Festival this weekend.
It's our
first
veterans.
time being a part of it.
I mean,
so,
that's
yes, it is. I should have mentioned that. Yes, it's all going to a good cause, benefiting the Newton and Jasper County Veterans Assistance Fund. So, yes, all good stuff there. So, all right. Let's see what we got going here. A poll question today. Oh no, wait, our dumb criminal of the day. I'm all right. I'm here. Hi, how you doing? You having fun over there? Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's try and keep it together, Cheryl. Could we? All right, let's keep it on track.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal comes to us from Virginia.
Okay.
A woman in Virginia was jolted awake in the middle of the night last Friday when a car crashed into her home.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that scares the bejeepers out of me when I see those stories. Oof. Oof.
She obviously thought it was some kind of crazy weather thing at first, or didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Police say a 2017 yellow Dodge Charger veered off the road at a high speed, maybe around 100 miles an hour, hit a fence, careened across a yard, ripped through an above-ground pool, and slammed into a deck. The homeowner says when she confronted the driver, he offered her $50,000 to just make it all go away. How about if I just give you $50,000? We don't even call police. No, you just drove through.
You're in
like,
my house.
Like,
it's going to cost a little bit more than that thing.
My pool is wrapped around your trunk. Okay. She said he offered me lots of money and said his dad was a millionaire. And I was like, no, I'm calling the police. Then he just ran off, leaving the car on her property. Fine, lady. See you later. Tell people it was a seagull.
Good grief.
Seagulls rule. Police have identified the suspect. Not sure if they've got him under arrest yet or not. But thankfully, no one was hurt in the chaos of this dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminal with Precision Security. You know, you can get surveillance for your home. If you want to see who that is that drives into it, you can get surveillance for your home. Mike can set that up for you. For your business as well. We've seen that happen. We just saw that happen the other day. A semi-truck drove into a business you showed. Mm-hmm. Just the cab part just drove
into a Texas Roadhouse.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Precision Security, he'll handle locksmith duties. Mike is the area locksmith. So put this number in your phone. You don't know when you're going to need it, but you want to have it when you do. When you lock yourself out of your house, out of your car, 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass and go and like Precision Security on Facebook.
Weather is brought to you by George Aid Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 80. Thursday night, periods of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 68. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 84. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your car is stranded on the side of the road. You need a tow. Then you have to find someone to fix the problem. Then all of a sudden a calm feeling comes over you. Paul's Auto Repair and Towing in Rensselaer. Not only will they give you a tow, day or night, they can also service all your automotive needs. When your car needs servicing or you need a tow, stay calm and call Paul's Auto Repair and Towing. 219-866-9000.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do
Let's play something, Grandma.
became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Taco Bell's new cheesy street chalupas have a lot going for them. For one, they come in pairs, both with your choice of shredded chicken or grilled marinated steak. Then there's the cheesy chalupa shells and creamy jalapeno ranch sauce. Can't count those out either. But the star of the show is their authentic street style, topped with onions and cilantro, and perfectly sized for eating one-handed. You know, while you're walking around the street or your living room, wherever. Grab some cheesy street chalupas at a participating Taco Bell today.
For a limited time only while supplies last.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler? Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now, during our biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery on select smart beds when you add any base. Limited time. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day.
This is really great today.
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard. We work hard. We play hard.
Yes, they work hard and they play hard.
Showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steven Cheryl with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a Fun Time Wednesday. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Amber says, because of you guys, I asked Brian to get me McDonald's cup this morning. He got it. I hope it's Snoopy. He's my favorite. Well, let us know. Let us know what you got. Because it's when we talked to Brett the other day, we found out it's all random. Yeah. And you'll see they're in a plastic
like
bag.
A blue plastic bag, so
yeah.
you can't really see.
Yeah, there's no way to know. So, but there's so many different kinds. Russ was talking on our Facebook page about the Steve says too bad seagulls don't eat bees, and he says Steve, seagulls don't eat bees because they know without bees everything on earth dies. Remember the bee movie? So well, no, I get that, but it's all the circle of life. Animals eat animals,
but I
and
really
animals
don't
and
want
animals.
10,000 of them blanketing me while I'm swimming with my dog.
No.
There's
I'm with you.
that.
Yeah, there is that. Yes. All right. So I came across this, and I, as I mentioned before, with the Cheers podcast with Woody Harrelson and Ted Danson, I like behind the scenes stuff. I like stories. Now, I don't necessarily like the negative stuff, but it does happen with stars.
Yeah.
Amber says, yeah, he sent the picture and said it's sealed. I asked him to open it. What's the matter with him? LOL. I do love, Amber, that you pointed out, and we appreciate that you said because of us talking about it. That's we love that. That's what marketing and advertising does, folks. Email Cheryl at touhyville.com. CHERYL at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com.
It's my favorite thing to do. It
Well-
really is. I love the show.
I know you do. Yeah.
And I love
Mm-hmm.
discussing like what people need,
Mm-hmm.
traffic, people, ideal customer, magic wand, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we trying to get?
Yep.
Then where are your pain points? And then the juices start flowing. And then I start thinking about you at 3 a.m.
Yep. Mhm.
I literally, and I'll go to Steve in the morning. I was thinking all night, and here's this great idea. I wonder how we could do it, you know?
Right.
So,
And after about 10 minutes of that, I go, okay, trying to get the show ready.
right.
It's
So there's that.
But no, I know you do. It's one of your favorite things in the world.
Favorite thing.
And speaking of which, coming up soon, high school sports. If you want to be a part of it, we got a few openings left here on the queue for KV games, and we've got some openings over on Bear Country for Bomber games, and then Benton Central playing on 98 Gold. So if you want to get in there, and you'll be a sponsor all the way through football and boys and girls basketball. So this is from BuzzFeed, according to folks that were on the set of movies and TV. He says, according to on-set workers, these are actors who are a nightmare to work with. Okay. Now this is people on Reddit. So there's,
And I hope I'm not disappointed when I see these. You know how like sometimes you're like, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes some sense.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Not X.
Well, and
Like,
here's how I look at this too. You know, this is from people on Reddit posting stuff. So it doesn't necessarily have to even be true. It's the internet. And two, when I think about people calling celebrities jerks, I usually will try and get into their head and go, okay, am I hearing this multiple times about people? Or is it, you know, maybe you just were having a day?
Right.
That said, I saw a video from France of LeBron James walking around his car, and a kid, maybe 13 or 14, wasn't a swarm of kids, wasn't a bunch of paparazzi, one kid walking up and him going, no, walking by, and his entourage guy kind of moving the kid out of the way.
How old was the kid?
Maybe 13, 14. I mean, he just, you know.
Oh, so
and-
he's that close. Could you imagine if Batman did that to me?
Right. I mean,
Adam West.
I mean,
I
he was
like,
this, yeah.
right.
I mean, he
we-
was
had
as
me
close
on
as
my
you and I,
hand.
3 feet,
Yeah.
you know.
Ugh.
And this was, LeBron was walking into the club to celebrate their gold medal, because about the video just continued. There's about 10 seconds of video, gets to the door, and starts dancing, you know. Listen, I get it. You're excited about your gold medal.
Yeah.
But you know what? Your kid was that kid at some point.
Right.
So it
Right. Or you were that kid at some point.
all
I
it
mean,
took was 4 seconds.
Yeah.
For you don't have to sign the autograph, you don't have to take the picture. But 4 seconds instead of no and putting your hand out, you could have went, hey, thanks for being a fan. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go celebrate with the guys. Thank you. It's that simple. You'd have made that kid's night.
Life.
You know?
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, you wouldn't
Yeah.
have slept in
Yeah.
a while. Yeah. I mean,
so it just
Yeah.
led to more of me thinking LeBron's a jerk. And I just when I see LeBron, that's what I feel from him. I think he's a jerk. And I don't know.
He
him, you know.
admits, yeah. So who's on your list? Or who's on the Reddit list?
Blake Lively. Now, isn't that Ryan Reynolds' wife?
Yeah.
Every time I see her and stuff,
Shaka
she seems
Rooney,
fun.
She seems very
Yeah.
nice, but who
But this
knows?
person said most entitled, snobbiest, rudest person to deal with through tantrums on the set.
Oh.
This one doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah.
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 Mhm.
That
Yeah.
head got big fat way fast.
Yeah.
Do you have any sense of the degree of inappropriateness of what you're saying?
Yeah.
And now I think he's got his own channel.
Well, and then everything ended with his wife's skincare stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
just stick to the therapy and let her, if she wants her own skincare, let her do that. But the audience doesn't want her skincare. Like, stop it. Like,
I mean, these
and
people,
another way to be healthy is to put on your lotion. Robin, why don't you spend the next 15 minutes talking about it? Get out of here.
I mean, these people that have a talk show and then they put their wives or girlfriends on. I mean, it's just.
I know what you mean. Dumb idea. Rapido, stupido.
Yeah, this person says he has a no eye contact rule. One of the nastiest, most self-absorbed people, Dr. Phil.
No contact.
No eye contact. Yeah. Don't look me in the eye.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know. I find that hard to believe, but
yeah,
that anybody could be that narcissistic.
Yeah, that's therapeutic.
Yeah.
I told you, don't look at me.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
You gonna try to do that with me? Because I'll get all over you.
Okay, well, you stay over there then.
All right, I'm afraid.
Scarlett Johansson, they said very high maintenance, demanding things left and right. See, when I hear that, I wonder demanding what? Because here's the thing. If I was a big star and I'm on the set and that's where I'm going to be all day,
like 18 hours a day for
I probably would, like,
3 months.
I'd have certain things. I'd probably want, like, ham and Swiss cheese or so, I mean, like, I would want certain things like that. So I don't know if that's demanding, or if I'm going to be paid millions, I mean, I want to, I want to live,
Right. But we think of demanding as that's a negative thing, meaning, she's all that, and, and really demanding just means you're asking for what you want and you're saying, I'm not doing it any other way.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes, yeah.
So sometimes it's not a negative thing, but we do attribute it as, to negative connotations,
Absolutely.
I think I'm demanding. Do you think you're demanding?
I don't. I think I should be more demanding.
Okay. I think I'm demanding. I think I'm very specific with what I want. And then I get,
but that's different than being demanding.
Irritated when we're like asked to go, okay, could you just lower that a little bit? Or could you I just don't.
But here's the thing, is asking for what you want being demanding?
Well, that's what, I mean,
it's not a demand.
Right. Technically it's not, but demanding is
asking
like
for what I want.
Yeah.
You're allowed to not give it to me, and I'm allowed to go elsewhere to try to get it.
Correct.
Yeah.
But what isn't demanding is if someone, let's say, enters a contract or says they're going to do something for you and then doesn't do that, you're not being a pest by saying, give me what we talked about.
Well, yeah,
I think that's
a different thing. Yeah. I really do. I think that's, but yeah, I don't think asking for what you want is being demanding. I think demanding things, and not being flexible is at least what I see this being.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. But we don't know. That's the point.
Right. We're not there.
We're saying, okay, what did she say?
Yeah,
I want, I need enough water because I have to drink because I don't know. If she doesn't, she's going to pass out. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
yeah. This person said Ben Stiller and John Cusack, very entitled, exactly what you would expect from them.
No. Would you expect John Cusack? I got to tell you something. If I had a list of 10 stars that I would want to go out on a date with, John Cusack would be on that. Cusack would be on that list. He to me is like super down to earth, handsome, but not too not Brad Pittish, where you're like, okay, how long did it take us in the morning? Like you took double the time it takes me. Like, he just seems so down to earth, relatable, handsome.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, I would see him being normal. That seems odd to me. Ben Stiller too, but so I don't know what the circumstances were. I didn't meet John Cusack. I was just across the room from him when his sister had a sitcom in Chicago.
See, I think she's a doll too. If I was a guy, I'd put her on my top 10 list.
Yeah,
because she's just adorable and relatable. Again, it's just she's
fun.
cute.
Yeah. But it was the first thing that I did after Early Edition, so a lot of the same people were working on it. So I went up to the offices when I was there. I was there to be an extra, But when I found out a lot of people I knew were up in the office, I just went up to the offices and said hello. And he was sitting at a desk just chit-chatting with somebody. I didn't want to be a bother, so I just saw him there, and I was talking with other friends. But he seemed very nice, and it's funny because I was doing that. Then when I went back to the extras place, everybody was gone. They took them to the set, and I was not around. I was like, "Whoops."
Sorry,
it's okay.
I didn't see the do not enter sign.
It's okay. Here, I was the one who was a diva that day. I mean, because I didn't wasn't there. Then they took me over in a van later with some of the crew.
Yeah,
and I get off the van, and again knew a bunch of people from Early Edition. Hadn't seen them in a while, so people were coming up, shaking my hand. Crew members, hugs, stuff like that, because we didn't know Early Edition was canceled. We just thought it would be.
Yeah,
so it was just like that. The director, who I never remember his name, but he played the boyfriend on One Day at a Time. Okay. He came up and he just assumed because everybody knew who I was. He goes, "All right, this is really embarrassing." He's like, "I'm the director, but I don't know who you are," because he thought I was somebody. Because everybody's coming up, because I got out of the van with other actors. I'm like, no, I'm just an extra.
No body. That's who I am. Nice to meet you. No body.
I'm just a guy. I'm like, yeah.
Right.
So, but
now,
it was really
can
funny.
I just tell you, side note, I know I really want you to tell us who else is on that list, but side note, Save the Last Dance is making a comeback.
Oh, that's right.
I was in Netflix. It was a featured movie. Watch this next. And I have to laugh every time I see the scene with you in it.
I know. Yeah.
I fall off my chair.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't watched Save the Last Dance with Julia Stiles.
Yeah. People have asked where it's at.
Steve's in the classroom.
Like her first day of school.
And you are in the classroom sitting behind a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like,
I'm
right next to her. I'm right next to Julia Stiles. So she's debating with the other guy in the movie. Sean Michael Thomas, I think is his name. And so I'm just rolling my eyes and laughing and stuff. And you see me a lot in there.
Yep.
And that was done at 2:00 in the morning. So,
but I just wanted to tell you, I don't see it that much because when we first met, you showed me the scene and I laughed myself stupid.
Yeah.
And then we had it in the house, so that we showed the kids and stuff like that after a while. But now I'm seeing it come up in my feed. It was in my Facebook feed too. So I'm like, something's going on where they're trying to revive it or something.
I love it.
Yeah.
Amber says, LOL, I should be working, but I need a Snoopy cup all of a sudden. My boss would probably not be impressed. LOL. It's all good.
Oh my gosh. It's
Amber, we're dying to know, did you get it or not?
Right.
And Jason says, but that movie's in color and Steve's from the black and white era.
Nice.
Stop it, Jason. You just stop it and eat your nut
all right.
butters.
So who else is on this list? Nobody.
Yeah, we got to go anyway.
Oh,
but
sorry.
That's all right. Russell Crowe, Chris Pine.
Him, I believe.
Yeah.
Them. Yeah.
And James Corden, I've heard a lot, and I hate to believe that.
Corden.
Yeah.
Really?
The talk show. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff about him negative. I'm hoping it's not true because I like him. But
I do.
Yeah. So. All right. We're going to wrap up over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening over there. On WLQI, we're going to take a break. We come back. We've got pizza quiz, and we end on a high note. So stick around for that.
Don't you wish you had someone in your corner, someone you can call in back in every aspect of that real estate transaction? A real estate connection. That's Cornerstone Real Estate. This is Terry Fagley, owner and managing broker of Cornerstone. Whether you are buying or selling any type of property, residential, farm, land, commercial, Cornerstone is your connection start to finish. Call Cornerstone and let us do what we love to do, work for you. Call 219-866-4528 or visit us online at cornerstoneshomes.com.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-611-2046. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-611-2046. That's 800-611-2046. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
97.7 FM. WLQI. Rensselaer.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
Prosecutors of Richard Allen, the accused, and his defense attorneys will join Special Judge Fran Gull on Friday for another pretrial hearing. Judge Gull had taken several requests under advisement the last time they met, including whether the defense could introduce the theory at the trial about others being responsible for the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German in February 2017. Prosecutors want to know if potential jurors can hear reports that Allen confessed to the crimes several times while in captivity. As of now, the trial of Richard Allen is to take place in October. Jasper County Commissioners President Reen Bontrager said the elected officials approved requirements to benefit more residents and their internet access.
We did have, I believe, 6 buried cable permits, and most of them, I believe, were concerning high-speed internet, and so we approved them. I believe 4 of them were down in the Remington, Carpenter Township area, and a few of them were up north. So we know that high-speed internet is making its way out to more and more areas of the county, and that's a good thing.
Downtown revitalization in Rensselaer continues. Mayor Jeff Phillips had these comments on the Brick Streets project and some new lighting on Harrison Street.
You can go by and see the Brick Streets project about 3/4 of the way done with Van Rensselaer Street. And once they get close to the intersection there between Van and Harrison, they'll start clear on the east side of Harrison and start paving on the way back. Decorative lighting has just been put in place along Harrison Street. Really looks neat for that sidewalk to start taking shape.
Mayor Jeff Phillips said the project will be substantially completed by the time Oktoberfest takes place on Saturday, September 28th. The Little Cousin Jasper Festival is September 6th, 7th, and 8th. The annual parade will start at noon on the 7th, and once again, lineup will take place at the former school administration building on Grove Street. Parade coordinator is Stace Pickering. He said, get your application in as soon as possible.
There is an application that we request you to fill out, and you can find that at littlecousinjasperfestival.com. You can always contact myself, Stace, at my office number, 866-5129, or shoot me an email at spickering@ciinsurance.com.
Listen to the interviews of Mayor Jeff Phillips and Stace Pickering on our websites by clicking on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
84-year-old Stephen Hirschman of Wheatfield passed away on August 9th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at the Maderryville Christian Church. Funeral services for Stephen Hirschman will be held at the Maderryville Christian Church at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Pastor Tom Doolin officiating. Interment will be in Memory Gardens, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Christine Chris Fox of Orlando, Florida, formerly of Monterey, passed away on Monday, August 5th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral Mass will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 16th at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey, with Reverend Anthony Rowland officiating. Burial will take place at St. Anne's Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the cemetery. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 87-year-old Jesse Lee Collins of Waveland, Indiana, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on August the 11th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Friday, August 16th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time, with funeral services for Jesse Lee Collins to follow at 11. Interment will take place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Cats Limited or Lori's Kitty Rescue. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 64-year-old Edith Hiley of Saint Pierre passed away on August 12th. Friends may call from 4 until 8 p.m. Central Time on Friday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Funeral services for Edith Hiley will be held at the First Baptist Church in DeMotte at 10 a.m. Central Time, Saturday, August 17th. Pastor Joe Kenning officiating. Interment to be in Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Riley Children's Hospital or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away on August 12th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer on Thursday, August 22nd, from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central Time, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 80. Thursday night, periods of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 68. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 84. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right, so earlier today we were talking about Oreos that are adding a cola to their flavoring for a special kind of Oreo. Is it Coke, Pepsi or Dr. Pepper? What's Oreo going to try out this new flavor? Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper? What do you think?
Coke.
Yes, it is Coke. Now,
She said definitively.
I was going to say, yeah. Did you know that, or did you just take a guess?
No, I was listening.
All right. We love it, Sharon. Hold on. We'll get your information and get you a pizza. That is fantastic. It pays to listen. All right. Cheryl keeps yelling at me. So
what? Yelling.
All right, so here's the deal. So coming up,
Do you like bacon?
Coming up on August 24th is Bacon Fest. So
in Delphi.
In Delphi, yes,
Which is a cool town.
Mm-hmm.
Delphi's got some good, cute shops.
Yeah, yeah. So and it's being headlined by Lou Graham. So that's exciting stuff.
Foreigner. I mean,
yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, original voice of Foreigner. So we've got tickets to Bacon Fest. So let's see, 219-866-4104. We'll take the first caller right now to get a pair of tickets to Bacon Fest. So 219-866-4104. In addition to all the food vendors will be serving bacon-inspired items, the Brew Garden will feature Indiana beers and wines.
And
as well.
I was looking. Is someone calling in?
Yep.
You got okay.
Yep. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Rich.
Hey, Rich. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Are you calling for the Bacon Fest tickets?
Yes.
Are you going to use them?
Yes, I will.
All right. I just want to make sure that the folks are gonna use them. So, all right. So let's do this. I've got your number here. I'm gonna give you a call back when we get done and get your info and let you know how you can get these tickets because they're e-tickets. So I'm gonna get your info. I'll give you a call back here in just a little bit. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, bud. All right. So we got ourselves.
Yeah, I was looking at, if you go to the website,
Mm-hmm.
you can click on last year's menu.
Okay.
It was a pretty extensive amount of bacon.
Yeah.
Like cool ways to incorporate it.
All right.
So yeah.
Good deal. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's we'll give away some more tickets to that tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
All right. Let us end on a high note.
All right. So today's high note is brought to us by Dame Judi Dench, who I really love. I love her. One of the benefits of being a mature, well-educated woman is that you're not afraid of expletives and you have no fear to put a fool in his place. That's the power of language and experience. You can learn a lot from Shakespeare.
I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely.
I love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a phenomenal Wednesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
rock me. You rock my world.